Do whatever you want to. Do not fail your mother. Do whatever you want to. Do not fail your motherland. Your brand, your personal image is what people speak about you when you're not in the room. And when you do that, success is a given. But at the end of the day, Harley Davidson is an emotion. It's somebody wearing a Harley Davidson logo
Jacket.
or not a logo, a tattoo
Yeah.
on his arm, the biceps, and flexing a Harley Davidson. That is a brand. Now, for me, it's been a journey in failure.
So, welcome Himadri Sinha on our channel Reality Unfiltered. I am overjoyed to today have you over here, chasing you since the time I was writing my book to finally now having our conversation across.
I'm glad we could do it, and I'm really happy that I have you in our city. I look forward to an interesting engagement. And you have not shared what are you going to ask, so this is going to be actually reality unfiltered. So looking forward, buddy.
That is the purpose serving. This is the spontaneous answers I want to hear right now.
Absolutely, good to go.
How do you personally define the term leadership?
Me defining leadership. Well, for me, it's a journey that I've
Okay.
lived. So you asked me personally, I'll have to stay away from the ज्ञान. ज्ञान में बहुत सारा है leadership का लेके, लेकिन for me it's been a journey in failure, a journey that is born out of a lot of heartbreaks, a lot of getting down into deep ditches, and then when you are pushed against a wall, the only way you can find yourself a solution is push back.
Push back. Yeah.
आप दीवार के सामने खड़े होते हैं ना, you push back with
दीवार
your
को धक्का
leg.
दो.
So for me, leadership happened maybe by design, but it's a divine design. So a design that we can't decipher
Yeah.
unless and until we actually start getting into it. So for me, leadership has been self-discovery. खिलते गए जीवन में, कुछ चीज़ें सीखते गए, लेकिन at the end of the day, मेरे लिए what was important is did I have people who could benefit through my presence?
Okay.
To me, leadership is all about the impact I can create in their lives, in the work they do, and that happened only through accident.
Yeah.
मुझे नहीं पहले लगता था कि I'm important. Listen to me, look at me, मुझे देखो, मेरे पे focus करो. तो मुझे लगता था leader मतलब a guy with power. But then I realized leadership is very subtle. It's not about a position of power. It's about the impact I can create. It's like Mary Angela, an African American activist.
Okay.
She, in one of her, say, a very popular quotes that she gave in a conversation, she said, "People will forget what you did for them. People may forget how you did what you did, but people will never forget how they felt in your presence."
Yeah. Correct.
That ability to get people to connect with you and the impact that you can transfer, to me, that is simple definition of leadership.
I think it's about that harness of authentic human connections that we can do, empower each other, and be generous and not greedy.
I think you got it right. You got two words absolutely bang on: authentic and human connections.
Yeah.
I think that's all leadership is all about. There have been plenty of leaders people would not know in the public domain, but they have kind of changed the direction of a country's presence.
True.
They have elevated consciousness of humanity. You might not know them, but they have done it, and they are the real leaders. To me, a leader would be a beggar on the street. If she can get me to think differently,
You've talked a lot about setting systems, the SOPs. What do you think is the power of setting systems in two ways, in the personal life and in an organization?
so for me, systems are basically processes, protocols, or say whatever you would want to, that eliminate uh, the chance of committing a mistake. Errors get eliminated when you do a system, when you create a system.
Ah,
Second, when you have a system, you know what is coming when. You know, you don't need to have a plan B, C, D, A, D, because if you got a system, there is at the max plan B,
correct.
and that is not a plan B as in if I fail here, आई हैव अनदर डोर ओपन, ये नहीं होगा तो ये होने ही वाला है। सिंपल अगर चीज़ बताऊं सिस्टम्स, आई थिंक मैं सबसे ज़्यादा सीखा कहाँ पे हूँ, सूरत में।
अच्छा,
सूरत में देयर इज अ पान वाला कॉल घंटा वाला पान,
ओके,
ओके, एंड मल्टीपल ब्रांचेज हैं सूरत में।
हम्म,
अब पहली बार जब सूरत पहुंचा था 2002 में, व्हेन आई वाज वर्किंग इन
ओके,
सूरत,
इतना पहले,
so when I reached there, people said बनारसी पान, and पान is not something I used to actually enjoy, except शादियों में जाते थे तो वो सिंगोड़ा पान मिठाई के तौर पे खाया करते थे।
हाँ,
2002 में मैंने एक बार घंटा वार के वहाँ पे पान खाया था, and then I realized later on that the pan that I might have had at Ghodor is a similar extension that I get on a Parle Point, or the similar thing I get in Pal or Adajan.
ओके,
He would pick up a leaf, cut top and bottom, उसको जो चूना कत्था लगाना है, put whatever I ask him to, have the filling, और जो गले में ना अटके ऐसी सब चीजें
हाँ,
बोलते
हाँ,
थे, वो 3 या 4 बार फोल्ड करेगा, ऐसे पकड़ेगा, आपके मुंह में डालेगा और इस उंगली से घंटा बजाता था।
ओके,
And trust me, I went to multiple ghanta walas. Everyone had the same way to hold, and they would put that pan into my mouth and ting.
ओके,
A ghanta wala pan in Surat taught me the importance of running a business on systems. His efficiency, zero error. So if you look at Dabba wala, just a Six Sigma case study.
मुंबई,
I
या,
think a beautiful Six Sigma case study is the pan walas of Surat. Zero error. And every time when they put the pan in the mouth of the customer, there is a smile. दोनों गाल भरे पर स्माइल तो करता है, और उसके बाद पोंछने के लिए उसके पास वो कपड़ा भी होता है। और आजकल के पान वाले एसओपीज अच्छा कर चुके हैं, टिश्यू रख दिया है। पहले तो वो एक ही कपड़ा लाल होता रहता था।
हाँ,
They've got tissue.
अब इश्यूज है,
If you just study that process, you simplify it. It's such a beautiful way of running a business, running a home. Our kitchens, our moms are experts in SOPs.
या,
The way they run a kitchen, उनसे आप वो आपसे बात करते करते डब्बे में देखे बगैर, मसाले के डब्बे में देखे बगैर कितनी राई डालनी है, कितनी हल्दी डालनी है, they would be doing it effortlessly. Now, that's a system that has been internalized. And when you do that, success is a given. And that's what I tell people in my workshops, in my engagements with my clients, that SOPs are not a fancy jargon in management, libraries or books and a management conversation. SOPs are exactly what you have been doing from childhood to till now.
अरे,
It has just been given a definition. Don't be so intimidated by that.
ISP, या,
आपको पता ही है how to tie a shoelace. आप बात करते करते shoelace कर देते हो ना. It's a beautiful butterfly on a shoelace. You can do it. So anything that you internalize becomes a part of your muscle memory in your life. That is
it's a,
part of an
yeah,
transfer that to business, transfer that to communications, transfer that to any paradigm in your engagement with people. You have an SOP in place, and that then gets on to something called putting your business on an autopilot, and then it's running on its own. So that's how to me an SOP is a very simple protocol in engaging, creating, and ensuring sustained success.
I think until you pinpointed the point, the fact that we've been following our own set of SOPs in terms of muscle memory or daily practices, even I didn't realize that. Now that you said, yeah, everything that we do has some sort of SOPs inside ourselves which we've been practicing.
You know, it's like Rajnikant का वो flick करता है ना चश्मा. It's a part of every Rajnikant old, Rajnikant's SOP was to bring something new every few years. So earlier it was a cigarette flick, then it's a glass flick.
Baz.
So वो बात करते करते flick कर देगा.
हाँ.
आप और मैं, we'll fumble. But then that's a muscle memory. A business also needs to have muscle memory.
So you're also a branding coach, and people don't often try, they cannot get a line between what is marketing and what is branding. So we can share a light on.
So I'd say branding is not the color palette, or it is not the logo, or it is not how things are seen by people. Of course, that needs to be there. But branding is more foundational.
Okay.
Branding is more what is not seen actually by people. It goes into building of a character. How do I get seen by people? अगेन गोइंग बैक टू मैरी एंजेला, मुझे मिलके लगता कैसा है आपको?
हाँ
मैंने कोई भी ब्रांड के कपड़े पहने हो अच्छा है, आई माइट वांट अ गुची शर्ट एंड an Armani jean, but then at the end of the day, do you feel good when you talk to me? So I was in an audience where one of the speakers, and it was an Amazon engagement. So the speaker was Jeff Bezos, and Jeff Bezos speaking. We are all on the audience. He said one thing very spectacular about brand and personal image. Hatke. He said very matter of factly, your brand, your personal image is what people speak about you when you're not in the room, the impact you might have
okay
created. So product, experience, service, how do people take it? How do people feel after having received it? Again, it's got to be simple. You cannot have a brand which is too complicated.
correct
Yep. So I think people becoming brands, organizations becoming brands.
the emotion or the value that they share indirectly.
When you look at an Harley Davidson a logo, you'd be, oh wow. We look at a bike, awesome. But at the end of the day, Harley Davidson is an emotion. It's not a bike.
It's emotion,
It's
yeah.
not a logo. It's somebody wearing a Harley Davidson logo
Jacket.
or not a logo, a tattoo
Yeah.
on his arm, the biceps, and flexing a Harley Davidson. That is a brand. कि क्या कोई कंपनी भी अगर हम चला रहे हैं, हमारे खुद का लोगो है, मैं लोगों को पहला ही प्रश्न ये पूछता हूँ मेरे ब्रांडिंग सेशन में, इज योर बिजनेस और इज योर कंपनी टैटू वर्दी? दैट मीन्स इज योर लोगो टैटू वर्दी? आप क्या अपनी कंपनी का लोगो लगा के घूमने वाले हैं? इफ यू आर टैटू वर्दी, यू हैव डन इट. कैन यू वेयर योर ओन स्टफ विद प्राइड?
So, when we talk about an organization, what do you think is the key to retention?
I think again it starts with the organizational founding principles. Number one, there are many people who make great products. They may be great in the science or the tech that they might have created, but when it comes to their people policies, what I have seen in my experience, many leaders miss the basic step. When a new hire happens, you're asking for a retention. That means attrition come kaise ho.
Huh.
Attrition is one of the biggest challenges in the industry. To hold back people, you need to know your people.
Okay.
To hold back people, you need to know what clicks with them. To hold back people, you need to understand who are they? Are they just a role, a designation? Or are they human beings like you and me who've got families? What ticks in their lives? And ultimately, I tell people, so we have got multiple clients across the world. The most important part of our engagement with a client that we take is the induction program.
Okay.
And the first step of the induction program is with the supervisor and the new hire. They are made to sit together, not just for a half an hour or 2 hours. That is the only time the meeting's closure time is not decided.
Not there.
The supervisor is getting to know the new hire, and the day ends only when the new hire is able to clearly pinpoint why he or she joined the organization, what would be the career path, what would be my goals, and how to achieve them. Once they know there is growth, once they know there is a pathway, maybe ready or can be created because I've joined in and I can do something with the guidance of my supervisor, trust me, attrition will go down, and it has gone down substantially in many organizations. So holding people back is not about just giving them a great sports room. Holding people back starts with hiring right.
Right.
And hiring right starts with ensuring the founders or the owners or whoever is right on the top is able to identify the mission of the organization. Where are we headed? The big long-term goal, and ultimately what values will drive the organization.
तभी आप वैसे वैल्यूज के लोग साथ में
आप वैल्यू जियोगे और दिखना चाहिए ना.
हाँ.
सो अगर वैल्यू है सीट सेट, अगर कोई गलत हो रहा है आपको खड़ा होके बोलना है. कोई भी रेजिग्नेशन कोई भी लेवल पे हो, a pune can tell the CEO, sir, that's not the way to do things. I have a client who has got say it as one of the values, and
Okay.
everyone respects that, irrespective of their levels. So there are no labels and labels given to people when it comes to that value. गलत हो रहा है, दिख रहा है, बोल दो, रोक
बताओ,
दो.
करेक्ट करो.
So value clarity अगर नहीं है, तो retention तो होना ही नहीं है.
So, in couple of words, what do you think is something that helps build? And then there is something which kills.
I think to build anything, you need to ultimately begin with, and maybe originally also, you need to begin with an end goal. An end goal is not something कि खत्म होगा पूरा तो.
हाँ.
जाना कहाँ है? आपको अगर पता ही नहीं है जाना कहाँ है, तो बनाओगे क्या? आप किसी बिल्डर या आर्किटेक्ट से बात करोगे तो ब्लूप्रिंट तो पहले ही चाहिए ना. ब्लूप्रिंट जब आती है तब आपको पता चलता है कौन सी एजेंसी से काम करना है. योर इलेक्ट्रिकल फिटर, योर प्लम्बर, योर every bit that goes into creating. So just look at a house getting built. Now that is step one. House to become home needs people.
Correct.
When would that get destroyed? Now you think, टूटता कब है? It's like, एक ग्लास आप ले लो, खाली ग्लास है, 10 रुपए का ग्लास है, उसमें 10 रुपए का वैल्यू ऐड कर दो पानी, टोटल कीमत 20 रुपए हो गई. पानी निकाल के 100 रुपए का शैम्पू डाल दो, टोटल कीमत 110 हो गया, $110. Remove that shampoo, put in Chanel Degree 5, a premium perfume, maybe $20,000 of 200 ml perfume. So 20,010 is the value of that glass. And maybe 60-year-old premium wine from say Napoleon, maybe in any popular person's wine cellar, it may be couple of lakh of rupees, and plus 10 the value of the glass. I leave the glass on the floor, those broken pieces. कीमत क्या है?
कुछ भी नहीं है.
कीमत तो उसके अंदर जो है ना, और वो अंदर भी कब रहेगा? When the glass is intact. If the glass is not intact, whatever you put in has gone. Now, आपने कहा ना, what kills a brand? What kills any business? The failure to hold your values together, the failure to hold your ethos together, the failure to hold your people together, and ultimately the failure to keep up your promise that you made to your customers. Focused only on your bottom lines and losing sight of what is the basic and the primary reason with which you started the entire business. I think that kills any organization, every organization rather. And that's being too myopic. And myopic का मतलब short sighted. आपको नजदीक का दिख रहा है, दूर देख नहीं पा रहे हो. So वो long term, संजय दृष्टि होना जरूरी है. आपको जाना कहाँ है? और हो सकता है you might in your lifetime not be able to reach there. So what? There are brands which are 300 years old. There are brands that are like Cox and Kings or Thomas Cook, the holiday brands, the leisure brands from UK. 300 years plus. I worked for Cox and Kings, so I know what works for them, what worked for them. So I guess letting that glass break, cracks come in, and then not being able to hold things together, that kills a brand.
Did you have any mentors in your past जिससे आपने कोई ऐसी लर्निंग ली होगी जो आज तक आपके साथ है?
I have had a few mentors. You can say 10 mentors, starting with failure, ending with failure. Number 1 is failure and number 10 is failure. Failure has been the only mentor. I regret not having somebody to tell me what was right and what was to be avoided. Unfortunately, I lost my dad at a time when I started coming on to my own. My father was my biggest supporter. But yes, I can say my father's values with which he lived. He was a humble government officer, came in from Bihar, settled in a part of the western part of India, was the first batch IFS officer of India, declined the Padma Shri when it was given to him. So I learned a lot of things from him. So I think my mentor, the first mentor and the only mentor I had was my father. But in my life, I guess there were a couple of people who I looked up to in terms of learning what they did. So best practices I've imbibed from a lot of people. But honestly saying, I still miss the presence of a human figure who might be able to tell me, buddy, यहाँ मत जा, वहाँ जा. क्योंकि अगर मेरा प्रोफाइल देखोगे, बहुत ज़्यादा काम कर लिया है, बहुत सारे सर्टिफिकेशंस एंड एक्रेडिटेशंस हैं. अब पता चलता है उसमें से एक या दो ही काम के थे.
Hmm.
So I guess failures for me and my dad, they were two of the biggest mentors. But for life, living a measured life, then I had my family. My wife is a big mentor to me. To encounter failure and still not break down, you need a grounding force. So my wife, my mother, now my son, they are my grounding people. They hold me together. So I guess any business, if they have a guide or any human being has somebody as a coach, great. नहीं है तो सबसे बड़ा mentor तो आपका परिवार होता है. Hold on to those ethos first, and then things will set right. But yeah, I'm still on my lookout. If I find somebody like you to guide me, yeah, because the kind of experience you are taking in these days, I think you know more about the world than I know. You meet more people in a matter of a month than I would have met in a long time. So I guess for me, irrespective of age, it's what I need to seek. So I think mentor उसी को मिलता है जो सीकर कोई मिलने वाला है.
Yeah.
ढूंढोगे तो मिलेगा. So are you a seeker?
Well, I think I can very well relate when you. I mean, it's like two things that I can connect right now. One is when you go more to seek, it's the more you get in return, and second, I think you can say it goes vice versa as well. You think you get in it, so let's say that so I'm very fortunate enough, like you mentioned right now, I have a lot of mentors, you being one of them as well, my family, my parents, and even I mentor a lot of people below me, around me, below in terms of age. So when I talk that, sometimes I feel that because these people always shared their light, I think it's also my responsibility to give it to others. At the same time, I feel because I give them, life gives me a chance to learn from others as well.
Absolutely. So mentor hona, the mentor-mentee relationship is not a commercial contract.
Yeah.
It is an emotional engagement where if I am your mentor, when you first came up for the workshop that we did about 3 years back, you were a 15-year-old kid,
13.
11-year-old kid, right?
Yeah.
And then people questioned my choice that Himadri, getting a bacha in your workshop, that to a 3-day residential workshop, do you really think this will work? And I went back to my own life. मैं भी अगर मौका मिलता तो मैं भी जाता ना. I trusted that. I got you in. Look where you are today. There was an engagement, a conclave where only people above an average age of 50 were attending.
Yeah.
And you had to be 40 plus to attend. And I asked you to join the conclave. And trust me, a mentor always celebrates the growth of a mentee.
True.
Today I celebrate you for a very simple reason. ठीक है बेटा है, you're like a son to me. But then more importantly, it is what you bring into the world now. You developed yourself. Thousands and thousands of people now would be benefited through your presence. And that is the celebration I look forward to. Being in the audience and seeing you go up to the stage and maybe sharing a dais with a Tony Robbins. And Tony Robbins यहाँ पे बोल रहा है कि look, now I'm learning from a Surti, Yagya Bisani is my go-to guy. I'd love to see that day happen. Maybe so Tony Robbins physically might not be around, somebody bigger. That's what I feel. So a mentor, yes, is necessary. You don't have a mentor, use books as your mentors. So books are my biggest sources of.
Any books you recommend? The best book you've found out?
So there are plenty of great books. Some books are very elementary for anyone to really get into. But if you were really to pinpoint a few books that can change lives, The World's Greatest Salesman or The Greatest Salesman in the World by an author called Og Mandino. A fantastic short read. You pick up the book, you'll close it in the next about 35-40 minutes. One of the finest gifts to mankind is by Og Mandino. So that is one. Second, there is this, people used to say the most popular book after Bible in the West is Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People. That book became a cliche for people. तो सब लोग यही book का नाम देते हैं. आई टेल पीपल, उसका नाम देते हैं, उठा के 20 बार पढ़ तो लो। अगर 20 बार पढ़ लोगे, ये पूरी दुनिया आपके हाथ में, यू नो, द होल वर्ल्ड विल बी इन योर हैंड। जस्ट रीड हाउ टू विन फ्रेंड्स एंड इन्फ्लुएंस पीपल। इट्स सच अ ग्रेट मास्टरपीस, a masterpiece in living right. And once you graduate from them, I think going into the depths of Sundarkand,
Okay.
going into the depths of the relationship between Jamwant and Hanuman ji, वो मेंटर मेंटी है ना जामवंत हनुमान जी। हनुमान जी को अपनी शक्तियों के बारे में पता ही नहीं था, वो तो सूर्य को खाने चले गए थे। जामवंत जी, द वेरी एल्डरली सेज, had to be हनुमान जी। तो उनकी शक्ति का एहसास किसने करवाया कि हनुमान तुम कितने शक्ति वाले हो, वो शक्ति का एहसास करवाने वाले जामवंत थे। तो हमारे जीवन में हम सबको एक जामवंत तो चाहिए। किताब भी हो सकती है, व्यक्ति भी हो सकता है, माता पिता भी हो सकते हैं, अनुभव भी हो सकते हैं। मेरे जीवन में कुछ व्यक्ति ज़्यादा अनुभव और किताबें मेरे मेंटर रहे। सो एवरीवन नीड्स अ जामवंत। Who is your Jamwant and who are your people in the system who are your Jamwants? Well, check it out.
So, being a father as well, what is one absolute value? Whatever happens, you want your son to have at least this in him. That one value you want to have him.
So I think if something I need to ask my son to do, and well, my son, we've just had an experience with him that allowed me the privilege to serve him in a different way. If I have to give something to my son, I would say, and that's what I've been saying right from his childhood, do whatever you want to. Do not fail your mother. Do whatever you want to. Do not fail your motherland. And that fail is not a negatively, don't take it as a negative connotation. Serve your mom, serve your mother, serve your motherland. दो चीज कर लो। सो जब हम जागते हैं, हमारी माँ कौन है? आप धरती पे पैर रखते हो, आपने क्या धरती को छू के थैंक्स किया? धरती माँ, आई एम ऑन योर चेस्ट, मैं आज आपके ऊपर हूँ। Who is a mother? One who gave birth to you, who's bringing you up, and everything else that makes you you. So can I take this microphone who's going to be nurturing my voice? So that sense of gratitude. If you ask for one thing, always be in gratitude for everything that's happening to you, every person that has happened to you, every experience you get. Stay in gratitude, and ultimately that gratitude will come full circle. It will come. So अगर एक ही चीज़ अगर मुझे देनी है तो उसको ग्रैटिट्यूड ही दूंगा, और कुछ नहीं है। आज शायद तुम्हें 3 साल पहले मिला, किसी को लगता था कि बच्चे को ले लिया, मुझे लगता था एक बेटे को लिया। क्यों? क्योंकि मुझे जो मौका नहीं मिला उस एज में, किसी को अगर देखे वो लाखों को इन्फ्लुएंस कर पाएगा। अब मेरा काम ये नहीं है कि किसी को बोलना कि अरे देखो बच्चे को मैं लेके आया था। फर्क क्या पड़ता है? द लॉज ऑफ नेचर। इफ आई हैव टू सर्व God, I need to serve God's creations. And the more the merrier. मैं 10 लाख लोग के पास नहीं जा सकता, तुम 1 लाख के पास तो जा सकते हो। Why can't I serve 10 yajnas? My 10 lakh people is done, 1 million is done. So I think service to the ultimate principles of the ultimate message of our presence in this world. Do I pay my rent? My rent is service to mankind, ultimately service to God. So आज तुमसे बात कर रहा हूँ, लोग बोलेंगे जो भी एक एक्सपीरियंस था। For me, it's again one way to have thank God. I thank you. I thank your parents. I thank everyone in this ecosystem. There is a friend of yours who's arranged everything. The entire hardware here. If he was not there, this voice would not be taken across. I got to thank him too. So I think only one thing, if I have to give anyone, my son, gratitude. Stay in gratitude and genuine gratitude. और एक बार दे दिया ना, तो ये मत याद करो कि किसको मैंने आभार व्यक्त किया था। दे दिया, वो देने के लिए होता है, वो लेना आपको जरूरी नहीं है। I think that's the only one thing.
And it does really come back. Like I was telling before as well, the more positive you feel, the more positivity you spread, the more life is gonna give it to you. Because you're spreading more, it will give you more.
So it's like, you know, sunflower को बहुत वैल्यू दी जाती है ना, सूर्यमुखी,
हाँ.
सूरजमुखी. There's a principle that's called heliotropism, or somebody calls it phototropism. Uh, if you look at the sunflower's journey from morning till evening, a sunflower in the morning is bent towards the east, and in the evening the stem bends towards the west. हमारी आत्मा भी वही काम करती है. जहाँ रोशनी मिली, जहाँ सनलाइट मिली, वहाँ सनफ्लावर चला गया. और रोशनी नहीं मिली उसको तो क्या कहाँ जाता है? सीधा जाता है.
अच्छा. सीधा.
So heliotropism or a phototropism is the principle we all need to focus on. You need to gravitate towards goodness, and the best and the most beautiful thing for us to gravitate towards goodness is being in gratitude. You will find your sun moving, and you will keep moving and towards growth, and that is the sunflower principle. Follow that, and that's an important one. So yeah, create your tribe, build a community, follow the oldest community builder in the world, and that's an ant. You know, community की बात की थी, एक चीज याद आई. In the year 2000, the world's largest ant colony was discovered in Argentina.
Yeah, where they put a lot of cement
कितने
in.
ants होंगे, and कितनी, what was, just guess, take a wild guess, what would be the width of that ant colony?
I mean, I've read about it, but I don't know the exact.
Just take a wild guess.
20 feet.
20 feet. All right, I would not know my maths right. It is 3,700 miles wide.
Oh.
The largest ant colony in the world was 3,700 miles wide. Several billion sub-ant colonies were a part of that. In the year 2000, that was discovered. Build a community the way ants build theirs. Build a community, the ants create their own engagement. Create an engagement the way ants live. See, ants के philosophy में क्या है? 70-30 है. Whenever you see, I mean, there have been a lot of experiments done on ants. The you know, fire ant, one of the most sharpest thing. There is an ant that can crack its jaw on its prey at 140 kilometers an hour. Khatak. 70-30 is the philosophy of most of these ants. Ants के लिए बोला था ना, बहुत ज़्यादा काम करते हैं, worker ants. So, if you see ants building something or crossing and creating something, you would see 70% ants are lazy. They're not doing anything. Only 30% are working.
So what do the rest 70?
So now the question is, ants के बारे में तो बहुत सुनते हैं, ये 70% आलसी क्यों हैं? ये आलसी नहीं है. They're letting the 30% do the work. They're not getting into their work. वो बीच में रोड़ा नहीं डाल रहे हैं. They're not getting into. Now the experiment went on. They removed these 30% worker ants who were working. ये 70% में से 30% started. Well, that's the way an ant works. There is not a single lazy ant.
They just manage
They don't
efficiently.
work by choice to ensure better results are engaged. Create things with that philosophy. And a queen ant can live for how long? 30 years. They can lift 50 times of their own body weight. 50 times of their own body weight. I am 60 or I am 65. Multiply that by 2 or multiply by my own weight. Pull up तो होता नहीं है. So, you know, बहुत सारे लीडरशिप लेसन्स की जो तुम बात कर रहे हो, नेचर दे देता है. शांति से आप ऑब्जर्व करिए, सीख जाएंगे. बिजनेसेस भी तो ऐसे ही बनते हैं. द एंट फिलोसफी पे बहुत सारा काम किया है लोगों ने. हम तो पढ़ते हैं और सीखते हैं. जिन्होंने काम किया है वो तो they are in awe of everything. So I think that works well.
So thank you so much for your time. As such, I'm done with all the questions. And I'm sure there were a couple of self-realizations or the new things that I learned along the way. And I'm pretty sure कि मैं जितनी नेक्स्ट वर्कशॉप्स या स्टेजेस कवर करने वाला हूँ उनमें से काफ़ी सारी वहाँ पे बोली जाएगी.
I wish you all the best, my friend, because you are somebody we will now look up to. You are somebody we are going to be learning through. The filtered experiences that you are bringing in from people, I think that is going to be bringing a lot of learning to us. So, wish you a great time sharing your learning, sharing your knowledge. Hopefully, sometime in the time to come, I might have you as my guest in a podcast, and it would be nice to listen to you, your experiences with the world, and how you are building your own empire. So I'm looking to the Yagya empire now. यज्ञ का मतलब ही वो है ना, यज्ञ करना, तपना. तो तुम्हारी जो तपस्या है वो अब रंग लेके आ रही है. एंड गॉड ब्लेस यू. विश यू a beautiful life full of experiences. Not all might be happy at the time, but everything will be good for you. And that's what life is all about. So good luck to you. Take care.